So there's an issue, and if you've got an issue, that's okay, but you need to personalize it. You need to make that into a story. Does that make sense?
You are the most important instrument to your storytelling.
Men need to know about our experiences. Is that better?
Not only do men need to know about women's experiences with sexual assault, but they need to be actively working to prevent more from happening.
Working to find. All right, I don't know exactly how we're gonna add that in.
And then I tried to speak out about this issue, and I tried to host a seminar on sexual assault in my school, but it was turned down because it was thought to be inappropriate for the audience.
I think you guys have the elements of a good story. Absolutely. You know, about sexual assault in high schools, not being taken seriously. You know, your story is very strong. Adding that news story is kind of a nice way in.
Yeah.
There's your story.
The number one thing you can do is to plan ahead. And so that's thinking about who your characters are. Is it a reporter? Is it an interviewee?
There was no education for people going into high school about sexual assault.
In a very recent case in New Jersey, a boy raped a 16-year-old girl, and even though the judge was aware that the boy was guilty, he didn't want to give him any repercussions because he believed that he had a bright future.
You just have so many different ideas, and it's one big topic and it's got so many aspects to it, but in terms of a specific story, oftentimes you have to really narrow it.
I think that angle is one that would be really productive and fruitful to write on, and the general topic is obviously very interesting and important. I really like the personal narratives. I think like an anchor, and that's really brave of you to share. So thank you for sharing that.
For a year, I was speaking to a mental health counselor who gave me the proper tools to get through depression and anxiety. But unfortunately, my school does not let other students know what they have.
Therefore, we do need to ensure that the right tools for mental illness and to advocate for mental health is accessible to all high schoolers nationwide.
I like that you had like a very immediate, like here's why this matters, because you're talking about a nationwide problem and really international problem, I think.